Hey friends, welcome back to my channel for some more Aether raids content. We have a free summon today, so I'm going to be doing that first. And I think I'm going to be going for Elise, just because she does have Rally Up Attack Plus. The rest of them don't have particularly good fodder, so Elise is my first choice. And then second choice would probably be Hinoka for air orders. So I'm hoping to get red. Okay, 1 redstone. That's perfect. I already have a Hot Springs Rioma sitting around, and I think we get one with the Ephemera codes too, so... Alright, 3-star. Crom. I mean, more Aether is always welcome, although I do have, like, so many copies of Crom already. Alright, so... I got this today, the three foes defeated, which is really nice to see. And the day before that, I got a -74, but I'm kind of just going to blame that on the fact that I didn't realize that my restore trap was kind of broken. So basically, my Dancer Peony was soaking Bright Shrine, which everyone's forced to run Bright Shrine this week because it's the bonus structure. And then that was kind of messing with my restore trap because there were no debuffs on Python, so Veronica would just choose to restore Peony, and then that kind of wasted a dance. So anyway, I'm just going to show you guys what happened, but basically, like, I think that was a really poor decision on my part and I didn't realize. So what I did after that was I switched to Dancer Plumeria for this week at least, so that she's not soaking Bright Shrine, and now Python soaks Bright Shrine again. Alright, so they had a +10 Regan, +3 Naga, Sharina as the bonus unit, +3 Plumeria, a Loki who basically acts as a tactics room on Reinhardt, and a +10 Brenya. And they actually, this is I think the first team I've ever seen that hasn't had to engage me at all in turn 1. So they just kind of waited it out. So I do think it would have been a lot more tricky later on if I had the restore trap working properly. So now they're just going to bait with Brenya. And Reinhardt does some damage, but definitely not enough to make any kind of significant dent on her. It's surprising that they run Iceberg, and as opposed to like a healing special like Soul. But yeah, basically here, Peony just ate the dance. Sorry, Veronica ate the dance when she restored Peony. And then after this, the cleanup was made slightly easier by the fact that I did have my real bolt trap there. So maybe I should consider moving that, I'm not really sure. And now Duma can only move 1 space, so he's not really threatening, unfortunately. And then from here, the cleanup is fairly easy. You guys kind of get the idea here. And then Duma's kind of just like 100% dead weight after that because he can't heal and he can't move 2 spaces anymore, so they kind of just got the pots after that. But yeah, so very well played by Judy, and it also helped me realize that my restore trap wasn't working. So what I did is I switched to Dancer Plumeria, and Plumeria obviously won't be soaking Bright Shrine, despite the bonus stats because her speed is so ridiculously low. So I see we did get a win that way, so let's watch the replay for that. I haven't watched it yet. +1 Altina, +1 Alm, +3 Naga with this encounter, +1 Seliph, Edelgard, and Regan. And they do have a full bottom row of structures, so... And they're also not running a bonus structure? Alright, let's see. I'm feeling slightly less good about this win because, like, if they're not even running a bonus structure, all my units have, like, extra stats. So let's watch this. So Veronica easily takes out Alm, actually one-shots him. Claude easily takes out Altina. And she can't counterattack because of Flash. I don't think Python will be able to... Oh wow, Reinhardt quads Edelgard? And kills her regardless, but quads her? Really? How fast is this guy? Oh, it's probably because he has bonus stats. The Fortress Advantage stats. Okay, 28. I guess Edelgard is really slow, yeah. And now from this point, like, there's no point in continuing to play. So they're probably just gonna surrender, yeah. Alright. Sorry, RKC. But I'm really glad to see a win because I was feeling kind of demotivated after these first 2 losses. Although, to be honest, like 3 foes defeated is basically a win, and I'm not sure why they kept playing after that. I guess some people this season really don't care whether they're making a vault or not. Alright, so we're gonna play a random offense match. I checked if everyone had their kits equipped before this, so it should be fine. I didn't play a match at all yesterday because I played 2 double matches on the first day. Alright, so they've got a Mist, and her Refine is the part where foe cannot counterattack, so the pots should be pretty easy to get. There's a +2 Sonya. +10 Athena, wow. +1 Mirabilis. Alphonse. And a +10 Mordecai. This is a really nice Mordecai. It really is. And it looks like Sonya is going to have Infantry Pulse. So... And none of these people have Times Pulse, so I think what I'm going to do, I feel like this is a valid strategy, is... Oh, well their healing tower is 40 HP. So I was going to wait until turn 3, and then snipe Mirabilis with Claude, and then just bait here, and then Mist's turn would be wasted by recovering someone. But because they have the healing tower at 40 HP, like, she's not actually going to have anyone to heal. However, she's really not going to be doing a lot of damage to Claude anyway with that 40 attack, and calculates she doesn't have Wrathful Staff, basically. So I think I can still just snipe Mira. I just need to figure out how to set it up, and I want to try and do it without giving Claude any kind of buffs from Plumeria's Dance, because she does have Panic in her weapon. Oh, never mind. So her weapon inflicts Panic just to the nearest foe, so she doesn't even have to attack into them. So Claude is definitely going to get panicked, even if she was healing someone. So I definitely want to make sure I don't get any visible buffs on Claude. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult to do, though, I think. I can just smite him up or something like that. And also, they don't have the duo's hindrance structure here, and I think that could be a pretty big help. So I'm just going to clean up the structures around here first. Oh, Alphonse's range is actually quite big. That's kind of annoying. I still feel like I can make this work.
I'll do it.
Let's hear it.
Consider it done.
Yeah, I still feel like I can make this work, although it'll be a little bit harder. And I may still have to get those Plumeria buffs on Claude. But that's the thing, like, Plumeria's buffs are literally just +3 to each stat, so it's not really a big deal. Also, why is Claude soaking -7 and -6? Is he soaking Bright Shrine? It should be Aversa who's soaking Bright Shrine. Oh, because I danced him. Oh yeah, that's another thing. He soaks Bright Shrine if I dance him. So I kind of want to try and avoid that. Okay, I think I have a play here. And there's not really much point in waiting for turn 3, I think. So let me see if I got this right. So I'm going to Repo up, attack Mirabilis, and then I don't have any visible buffs on Claude. And then I can just get Aversa out of the way by... I guess I could dance her, yeah. And everyone should just kind of attack into Claude, because there's no Wings of Mercy, nothing. There's no Dancer anymore, so... Yeah, I mean... The rest of this should be solid.
You have my trust.
Certainly.
And Claude has someone within 2 spaces, so he's
Let's
safe.
go together.
Alright. And I don't even think I need dominance here. So yeah, Mist obviously is going to do 0 damage. As kind of expected. Sonya's going to do 8 damage. That would have hit pretty hard if I hadn't gotten enough Pulse Smoke on her. But by attacking Mira, I was able to get Pulse Smoke on everybody. So even Alphonse. Alphonse is also quite difficult to kill if you don't have Pulse Smoke or some other way of getting rid of his special. So, if I'm not mistaken,
Let's hear it.
it looks like I have all the pots.
Care to play?
Yeah, I don't see any more pots on the board. Alright, so I'm just going to take out... Oh wow, Mordecai's really thick. Yeah, but Aversa's just going to be able to take him out. Because she does deal magic damage, even though she's red. I think his resistance is really not that good. And then I'm going to take out Mist. And then... Actually, I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to let Plumeria get the kill on Athena.
Close your eyes.
Alright. Cool. And I'm pretty sure I didn't miss any pots, so that's good. Cool. Still gunning for tier 27 this week, although I'm not convinced I can make tier 28 anymore, just because of this big minus 74. But again, like, I'm going to blame that on the fact that my restore trap was broken. So hopefully going forward I get slightly better defense results than that. And one of my commenters asked a couple days ago if I could show off my Aether resort. So here it is. The heroes who I have are a mixture of the plus 10 units I have who I really like, and some units who I just like regardless. So Claude is plus 10, this Claude is plus 8, Reinhardt is plus 3, Lucas is plus 10, Python is plus 10, Reinhardt is plus 10, this Lucas I believe is only plus 2, but I have given him some pretty good fodder. My Hawkeye's plus 10, my Summer Innes is plus 10, my first ever 5-star plus 10 exclusive actually. Lewin is plus 2, Hana is plus 10, and Aversa is plus 10. And for me, because when I first started playing Fae, I hadn't actually played any other Fire Emblem games, so for me, a lot of my favorites just come from the units who I found really useful in the game. So that's why I really like Reinhardt, for example. Like, he was just so good at the beginning of the game, and he still is, so I really like him for it. And I just started really liking Lucas too, and Hawkeye, and then when I played Three Houses, I obviously really fell in love with Claude. So that's why I have 2 highly merged Claudes. And yeah, so this is just kind of like a mixture of the units who I use a lot and who I just like. So for example, Lewin, like I just recently read the genealogy manga and I really like Lewin, and I also really like the other characters too, but I don't really have any like highly invested of the other characters, so that's why Lewin's here. And yeah, I have my Aether resort set up as I think it's the Garreg Mach Monastery, actually, and I also have the music from Garreg Mach playing, so that's pretty cute. So yeah, hopefully to the commenter who asked to see this, hopefully you enjoy this. I think it was Ephraim. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed seeing this Aether resort a little bit. I guess I can show off a couple of cute things. This is actually pretty cute, Reinhardt with the green egg. What else is there that's interesting here? He looks pretty funny with that. And I guess the hot spring too. I don't think any of these characters are actually like married to each other, so that's why like none of them are staring at each other. I think if you have like supports between the characters, they like go closer to each other in the hot spring or something. I'm not really sure, I haven't really tested it out myself. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, Ephraim, and hopefully everybody else that wasn't too boring for you to see. Alright, so that's it for today's Aether raids. I hope you are all doing well in your season, and let me know how your week is going. Let me know if you're still gunning for the Vault of Heaven, or if it's not really your thing, because honestly, like, I can kind of understand why you might not even want to go into the Vault of Heaven, because, like, yeah, the rewards are higher, but, like, it's probably going to be much, much harder. So kind of looking forward to that, kind of scared for it, but, you know, we'll see what the next week brings. So yeah, thanks everyone. Have a great day.